Cincinnati, Ohio, and go to a big college where we're all bobbleheads bobbling around, and it was a very lonely place. And Cincinnati, Ohio, it's very gray and cold and conservative, and it's a really hard place to be if you're like a weirdo and creative person. And it was just like a really depressing time of my life. Like I had a really hard time dragging myself out of bed, and it was just really bad. And I remember talking to my mom about it, and she was like, well, you know, Cincinnati is where the creatives go to die, so just don't end up here and you'll be fine. And she just didn't really understand what depression was, I don't think. She was just such a happy person. And I managed to like pull myself out of bed one time after weeks of just like not being able to, and just deciding like, I had a goal to like make some friends that were like me, and so I joined the choir at my school, and that was like the worst decision ever. I'm sorry. But I was sitting like in the back, and I was looking around the room, and I was like, everybody's wearing beige, and everybody is just like super dorky, and I just can't handle it right now. And then I felt, there was just like this feeling I had to turn around, and I turned around, and there was this girl, and she was wearing a stretchy spandex like t-shirt that was bright blue, and it had like this Roy Lichtenstein comic strip on it, and she had this like bleached blonde, flipped hair, like 1950 style. And she was smiling at me, and I just kept looking back, and every time I looked back, she was smiling at me, and I was like, this girl's kind of kooky. I'm kooky too. I'm gonna talk to her. And so I ended up becoming like, we just like hit it off right away and became like best friends. And it turned out she was a lot older than me, and she owned her own house, which like blew my mind at the time. And it was like one of those Instagram pop-up museums where like the theme is candy, except in her house it was like tchotchkes from the 70s and 80s. And she had this like exotic like oil rain lamp, and she had like this green couch that like was like Kermit, and she also had this like swinging 60s bar, and it was like in this wood paneled room that was turquoise, and it was just amazing. And she just like had the whole setup, like any liquor you can think of, any mixer you can think of, including Four Loko, in multiple flavors, but grape was her favorite, so there was more of that. And camo was a flavor, anyway. And I like made this super awesome drink, because I had a sweet tooth. It was like neon green sour apple pucker mixed with Mountain Dew. And that just like shot me to the moon, you guys. Cause it's like, it makes it go all night long. But not in that way, I don't know, maybe. So yeah, I'm still thinking about that. And then she also, because we were so much alike, we also like had the same taste in clubs, but she like knew all the good places to go. And there was this one club, and I remember walking in, and I was like, I feel like I'm home. I was like, I'm getting my zhuzh on like Jasmine Masters from RuPaul's Drag Race. I don't know if you guys know. But she is, this club, it was like a gay club, but it was straight friendly. You have to watch out in Cincinnati for the not straight friendly places. There's a lot of bears. And so, I found this great place, and it was awesome. It had like this floor that lit up when you danced on it, like that MJ music video, but we're not supposed to talk about it anymore. And it had like a bar outside where all like the wash-up drag queens would hang out, and they had like this arcade basketball game that was awesome, and it was just like a joke, but I liked to play still. It was freedom. And I just loved it there. And I remember it was like early on, we had gone, there was like the place where we would go at the end of the night, and I was just like really feeling it, and I had like my skin tight jeans on, and I was wearing a thong, you guys, which is totally not something I do, and I had like platforms on, and I was just like really feeling the night. So I was like, I found my tribe, you guys. And I was just like, I don't know, when you drink, like you get really happy and like you hug people sometimes. And I just remember like I was just like really into it. And then all of a sudden, my face dropped and I was like, oh my God, I just really, really, really have to go to the bathroom. And it's not a number 1, and it's not a number 2, it's a 5. It's a lot. I wasn't sure what was gonna come out, and I was like, but I was drunk, and so I was like, I'm gonna beeline into the bathroom, and I was like, oh my God, Greg, I haven't seen him in forever. I really need to give him a hug first, and I know I'll have time still. So I gave him a hug, and it lasted for like 30 seconds too long. And I just gave into it. I just did, and it all just came out, and then we were just both warm. And so I was like, but I was drunk, and I was like, okay, and I was like, I'm here with my people, and I was just like, went to the bathroom, and I pulled down my pants, expecting the worst, and there was nothing on my legs. There was nothing there. And then I pulled down my thong, and in this triangle, like this perfect triangle, there was just like wet barbecue. It was just like in that triangle, like perfect. It was so perfect. It was like magic. It was like nowhere else but this triangle. And when I say barbecue, I don't mean like meat. I mean like, and I don't. It was like pulled pork, like pulled pork. So yeah, I just, it was so, I just took my underwear, I threw it in the trash, I cleaned up, I pulled on my pants, and I went back out on the dance floor, and I was like, oh my God, I have so much confidence because I'm not wearing any underwear. And like the rest of the night, I was just like whispering in like hot guys' ears, I was like, I'm not wearing any underwear. And I did it,